In this video, we're going to explore the new AdSphere feature tracking and alerts. AdSphere has the ability now to be your eyes and ears and be on the lookout for any new brands or creatives, for any categories that you're interested in, any specific advertisers that you want to track, any specific brands. Like for example, if I wanted to see if Progressive launches any new creatives, I can just come over here to the little tracking button and I can ask the system to alert me when any new creatives are detected for Progressive. I have the option of receiving a daily update. Should there be any alerts, I'll get the alert on a daily basis, um, and or weekly. So I can also get a weekly synopsis, or I can just ask the system to send it to me, these types of alerts on a weekly basis. So whatever my desire is, and then I can click the set button. And then from that point forward, if Progressive launches a new creative, I'll be sure to get the alert. I can also do this at the category level. And if I wanted to, for example, be alerted whenever a new brand is launched across all of the 170 some odd category, subcategory combinations in AdSphere, I can just select all brands up here on top, and that will pre-select all of the subcategories and categories, as you can see. I can also choose to select across all categories the creatives. So the difference between brand and creative, of course, is an existing brand like Progressive can launch a new creative, and if I select creatives for a particular category or subcategory, I'm going to get an alert whenever existing brands launch new creatives. Also, I would get an alert whenever a new brand launches a creative. But let's say I only want to receive alerts for new brands. I don't want to know about individual creatives. I just want to know when a brand new campaign comes on the air for a brand that's never been seen before. So in that case, I can just select brands by themselves and I'll get that kind of an alert. You can also further refine these alerts by selecting the brand classifications that you're interested in. And they are short form products, lead generation, brand direct, or the 28.5-minute infomercial. So here I have short form products selected and 28.5-minute selected. So I'll only get alerts for, in this case, new brands that are either short form product or infomercial based, and I have it set to receive my alerts on a daily and then a weekly synopsis. When I'm done making my selections, I just click the set button here and I'm all good to go. Now there is a configure alerts page here where all of those alerts can be found, and they can be individually modified and or deleted. To edit them, you just click the little pencil icon here and you can change your selections for that particular category or subcategory. You'll find your advertiser alerts here, which we'll talk about in just a second, as well as your network alerts. So let's go back and look at advertiser alerts. So when I come into AdSphere, to get to a particular advertiser, the best thing to do is to use the global search. I'm going to type in OnTel, for example, if that's an advertiser I wish to monitor. I can click them up here, and once I get to the advertiser page, I can click the track button. I can ask the system to set up an alert for me whenever the advertiser launches a new brand and or a new creative for any brand of theirs. So these are options that I have, as well as whether to receive those alerts on a daily or weekly basis. I just press the set button, I'm good to go. So I can set these alerts for any combination of advertisers I want, or I could just do it at the category level or a combination of the two. I'm going to go back now and show you a network level tracking and alert. So I'll open up the network tab here and I'll select A&E. Click apply. So now that I'm on the A&E specific report in the ranking system, I can click the tracking button here. And my options are to have the system set an alert to me whenever a new advertiser is detected on A&E for the first time, or a new brand, or a new creative is detected. I can also apply my brand classification preferences, and I can again ask for those alerts to be sent to me daily and or weekly. I also want to show you what these look like when you receive them in the email. So let me pop over And here's what an email looks like that I receive on a daily basis. Now this is a result of the classifications that I set where I asked the system to only alert me for new brands. And so you'll see this little icon that's adjacent to every brand, as well as new advertisers that are discovered. If I click on the brand, it'll take me to the advertiser page and bring that brand to the top. If I click on the advertiser, I'll just go to the advertiser page proper. And if I click on the creative, it'll take me to the advertiser page and bring that creative to the top. I also have my play buttons handy here. If I scroll over, I can see that the alert types are shown to me. And again, we do have the ability to set alerts at the advertiser, brand, category, or network level. In some cases, an alert may be triggered by more than one alert type, in which case I'll see multiple check marks here. Now, one of the features is if I want to change that particular alert, or I want to see what caused it, maybe for some reason I don't want that kind of an alert, I can click the pencil icon here. It'll bring me right back into AdSphere, right to the Configure Alerts screen, and it'll bring that alert right to the top. This is the alert, of course, that was triggered. And here I have the option again of changing the parameters of my alert or deleting it. So these are all options you have. I hope everybody has a lot of fun with the new tracking and alerts, and thank you again for your support.